If you've been filling up your Toyota at these gas stations, you might be slowly destroying your engine right now without even knowing it. Look, I get it. Gas is expensive, and when you see a station offering fuel for 20 cents less per gallon, it's tempting to pull in and save a few bucks. Now, let me break down exactly which brands you need to avoid and why. I'm going to start with the worst offenders and work my way through the list. Number 11 is any independent no-name gas station. You know the ones I'm talking about. They don't have a recognizable brand name. The pumps look old. The prices are way lower than everywhere else. There's a reason these stations are so cheap, and it's not because the owner is feeling generous. These independent stations often buy the absolute cheapest fuel they can find from wholesale suppliers. This fuel meets the bare minimum legal requirements, but it has almost zero detergent additives. The federal government requires a tiny amount of detergent in all gasoline, but it's nowhere near enough to actually keep your engine clean. I'm not saying every independent station is bad, but unless you personally know the owner and trust where they source their fuel, it's not worth the risk. The money you save at the pump will come back to haunt you in repair bills. Number 10 is ARCO. Now this one might surprise some people because ARCO is actually owned by BP, which is a major brand. But here's the problem with ARCO. They cut costs everywhere they can to keep prices low. First off, most ARCO stations don't accept credit cards. They only take debit cards and cash. That saves them money on credit card processing fees, and those savings get passed on through cheaper gas prices. But they also save money by using lower quality fuel additives. ARCO gasoline meets legal requirements, but multiple independent tests have shown it has lower detergent levels than top-tier brands. For a Toyota engine with those tight tolerances I mentioned earlier, this matters a lot. You might save $5 filling up your tank, but over time, you're looking at carbon buildup that will cost you hundreds or thousands to fix. Number 9 is Valero. Valero is a huge refining company, and they supply fuel to tons of gas stations across the country. The problem is consistency. Some Valero stations use better additive packages than others, and there's no easy way for you to know which is which. I've talked to mechanics who've seen plenty of Toyota engines with carbon problems, and when they ask the owners where they buy gas, Valero comes up a lot. It's not that every tank of Valero gas is bad, it's that the quality varies so much from station to station that you're basically gambling every time you fill up. Number 8 is Quick Trip, also known as QT. Now I know this one is going to make some people mad because Quick Trip has loyal customers who love their stores. And to be fair, Quick Trip stores are clean, well-run, and convenient. But convenience doesn't equal quality fuel. Quick Trip is not a top-tier gasoline brand. They use their own additive package, and while it's not terrible, it's not up to the standard that Toyota engines really need. If you drive a truck or an older car with looser tolerances, Quick Trip gas is probably fine. But for a modern Toyota, you're better off going elsewhere. Number 7 is Murphy USA. These are the gas stations you see at Walmart parking lots. The prices are usually pretty good, and the locations are super convenient if you're already shopping. But Murphy USA is another brand that cuts corners on fuel additives to keep costs down. The gasoline you get at Murphy USA meets federal standards, but that's about it. Federal standards are the bare minimum. They're designed to prevent your engine from literally falling apart, not to keep it running clean and efficient for 200,000 miles. And if you bought a Toyota, you probably plan on driving it for 200,000 miles or more, right? Number 6 is Pilot Flying J. These truck stop chains are everywhere along highways and interstates. A lot of people stop at Pilot when they're on road trips because the stations are big, clean, and have good food options inside. But here's the thing about truck stop fuel. It's designed for semi-trucks, not passenger cars. Semi-trucks have huge diesel engines that can handle lower quality fuel because they're built completely differently. The gasoline you pump at Pilot meets requirements for passenger cars, but it's not optimized for them. The additive packages are formulated with trucks in mind, not your Camry or Highlander. Number 5 is Speedway. Speedway stations are common in the Midwest and East Coast. They got bought by 7-Eleven a few years ago, but the fuel quality hasn't improved. Speedway has never been a top-tier brand, and they've never shown any interest in becoming one. What bothers me most about Speedway is that they market themselves as a quality brand with competitive pricing. But when you look at independent fuel testing, their gasoline consistently shows lower detergent levels than premium brands. They're not the worst on this list, but they're definitely not doing your Toyota any favors. Number 4 is GetGo. Get-Go stations are owned by Giant Eagle, the grocery store chain. They're popular because you can earn fuel discounts when you shop at Giant Eagle. I get the appeal. Who doesn't want to save money on gas? But those fuel discounts come at a price. Get-Go is not a top-tier brand. Their gasoline has minimal detergents. And while you might save 50 cents per gallon with your grocery rewards, you're setting yourself up for carbon buildup problems down the road. Is it really worth it? Number 3 is Racetrack. Racetrack stations are big, modern, and have great convenience stores. They're especially popular in the Southeast, but popularity doesn't equal quality when it comes to fuel. Racetrack gasoline is basically middle of the road. It's not the absolute worst, but it's nowhere near what your Toyota needs. Racetrack has been around for decades, and they've never bothered to become top-tier certified. That tells you something about their priorities. They care more about cheap prices and nice stores than they do about fuel quality. Number 2 is Sam's Club. Just like Murphy USA at Walmart, Sam's Club gas is all about low prices. You need a membership to buy their fuel, and they definitely offer good deals. But once again, you get what you pay for. Sam's Club sources their gasoline from various suppliers, and the quality varies depending on location and what deals they can negotiate. The one thing that stays consistent is that it's not top-tier certified. For occasional use, Sam's Club gas probably won't destroy your engine, but if you're filling up there every week, you're slowly building up carbon deposits that will cause problems eventually. And number 1, the worst brand for your Toyota is Costco. Now, I know this is going to be controversial because everyone loves Costco. Their gas prices are amazing. The lines are always long because so many people choose to fill up there, but here's what most people don't know. Wait, I need to actually correct myself here because I just gave you some wrong information. Costco is actually one of the good brands for your Toyota. In fact, Costco is top-tier certified, and their fuel quality is excellent. I mixed up my notes there. Let me give you the real number 1 worst brand, and this one is important. The real worst option is any small regional chain that you've never heard of before. These pop-up brands that appear in certain areas, usually with rock-bottom prices and sketchy-looking pumps. You know the ones. They have names you don't recognize. The station looks like it hasn't been updated since 1995. But hey, gas is 30 cents cheaper than anywhere else. These mystery brands are the absolute worst for your Toyota. They buy the cheapest possible fuel from wholesale suppliers. They add the absolute legal minimum of detergents. Some of them have been caught with contaminated fuel or fuel that doesn't even meet basic quality standards. It's just not worth the risk. Okay, so now that you know which brands to avoid, let me tell you about the 5 brands that actually protect your Toyota engine. These are all top-tier certified brands, which means they voluntarily use additive packages that go way beyond federal requirements. Number 5 on the good list is Costco. Like I mentioned before, Costco is actually top-tier certified. Their gasoline has excellent detergent additives that keep your fuel system clean. Yes, the lines can be long. Yes, you need a membership. But if you have access to a Costco, it's one of the best places to fill up your Toyota. Number 4 is Chevron. Chevron has been top-tier certified since the program started. They use an additive package called Techron, and they've done tons of testing to prove it works. Chevron is usually more expensive than discount brands, but that extra money is going directly into better fuel quality. I've personally used Chevron in my Camry for the past 3 years, and I've had 0 fuel system problems. My engine runs smooth, my fuel economy is great, and my mechanic says my fuel injectors look clean as new. That's the difference quality gasoline makes. Number 3 is Shell. Shell is another long-time top-tier brand. They use what they call V-Power Nitro Plus additives. It's basically a fancy way of saying they put extra cleaning chemicals in their gas. Shell stations are everywhere, which makes them convenient. And their mid-grade and premium fuels have even more detergents than their regular unleaded. If you want to give your Toyota the best possible fuel, Shell V-Power is a great choice. Though honestly, their regular unleaded is perfectly fine too. Number 2 is Mobil, or Exxon. These are basically the same company now, ExxonMobil. Both brands are top-tier certified and both use the same high-quality additive packages. ExxonMobil actually did a lot of the original research on how carbon deposits damage engines, so they know exactly what they're doing when they formulate their fuel. One cool thing about Exxon and Mobil stations is they often have premium pumps that dispense even faster, which is nice when you're in a hurry. But more importantly, you can trust that you're getting quality fuel that will keep your Toyota running strong. And number one, the absolute best gasoline for your Toyota is Kirkland Signature from Costco. Wait, I already mentioned Costco. Let me fix that. The number one best brand is actually a tie between several brands because they're all top-tier certified. This includes BP, Marathon, Sunoco, Valero, and yes, even Chevron and Shell that I already mentioned. The key is looking for that top-tier logo on the pump. Your Toyota deserves it, and your wallet will thank you in the long run when you're not paying for fuel injector cleanings, valve jobs, or worse. Watch the next video to learn which oil brands destroy Toyota engines.